Hey guys, happy Thursday!
Happy Thursday.
We already miss you, and it's only been one day of coronavirus quarantine. But hey, since we couldn't be all together today, we just want to send you a quick video and share some thoughts, because this is an important time for us to like just band together as God's children. And so I had three quick encouragements for you. Number one, don't be afraid. Number two, don't fall into a pit. And number three, this is a time for love. And so, just the first one, it's really easy to be afraid right now. Maybe some of you are totally chill and fine, but others, you started thinking about what the possibilities of what could happen, and so I just want to give that encouragement to not give in to fear. And Megan is going to read Psalm 91 for us. It's super fun that that God put this verse on Josh's heart earlier this week, and he gave me the same psalm. And so Megan's just going to read it. And why don't you just pull it up on your paper Bible or whatever while you're watching this, and we'll just read this together and let these words speak to us.
Yeah. Psalm 91. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say, the Lord is my refuge, and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you. No disaster will come near your tent, for He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue Him. I will protect Him, for He acknowledges my name. He will call on me, and I will answer Him. I will be with Him in trouble. I will deliver Him and honor Him. With long life, I will satisfy Him and show Him my salvation.
Amen. Thanks, Megan. Yeah, so that psalm is called a psalm of confidence. And it really is that confidence that God is our refuge. He's our shelter. When we're scared, we go hide in Him. And literally, no matter what happens, it can't get us ultimately, because we're with God. No matter what happens, we'll be with Him when we hide in Him, and we'll be with Him in eternity. So this is a time to, instead of letting fear carry us away, and just constantly reading the news and having the wheels turning in your brain, just find shelter in Him. Rest in the shadow of the Almighty. And then number two, don't fall into the pit, you guys. So schools cancel, classes are online. We're not going to be on campus for next week, and then finals week and spring break. That's 3 weeks right there at the very least that we're not going to be together, which is a long time. Okay, that's that's longer than spring break. And when we lose our habits, it's really easy to just fall into a pit and just kind of feel hopeless or depressed or lonely or anxious. It's so easy for the enemy to pick on us when we're alone and isolated. So we just want to encourage you guys to really be thoughtful and plan your next 3 weeks out, and like purposefully make time with friends who are going to walk in the light with you, who are going to encourage you and speak truth to you, who you can pray with and read the Bible together, and just have fun with. So don't. This is old man Jeff telling you, don't sit at your computer for the next 3 weeks and fall into the vortex. Okay.
Yeah.
Just like keep up your healthy habits, and especially we want you guys to call us, and we still want to do one-on-ones with you, but we're trying to just do our part in helping protect from the spread of the virus. So not doing big group gatherings, but we would still love to do one-on-ones. So don't fall into the pit. And finally, just an encouragement that this is the time for love. It's so important that we love each other well. There are friends in CCF who are like especially afraid of the virus, and like reaching out to them and loving them well, caring for them is so important. And then so many other people that don't know Jesus around us, like we are Jesus representatives to them, and it's essential that they see us trusting God and loving them and caring for them. I was reading an article today about church history, and so many times in the past, God's people have stood up and said, instead of being crippled by fear, I'm going to serve others, and I'm going to care for others, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to boldly love the people around me, and that's a huge witness. And so love each other. So Anna's gonna lead us in a song. We're gonna sing "Great Is Thy Faithfulness," which is just so good to remember. This is true for us right now in this season.
Great is thy faithfulness, O God, my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassions, they fail not. As thou hast been, thou forever will be. Sing, great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hands have provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto thee. Summer and winter. Summer and winter and springtime and harvest. Sun, moon, and stars in their courses above. Join with all nature in manifold witness to thy great faithfulness,
thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Thanks, Anna. Yeah, so we'll be thinking about you guys, praying for you. Just message us. I mean, we have
Call
all the
us,
time in the
message
world.
us.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we can do lots of video calls and seriously call anytime you want to pray or talk or hang out. So
Yeah.
love you guys.
Love
Hope to see you
y'all.
soon. Bye.
Bye.
Wash your hands.